I'm fixing our banner so our Twitter handles can scroll below us. Steph the Alter Nerd. Da, da, da. Should have done that before. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, my Twitter handle is just Steph Alternerd, not
Oh,
the
oops.
"the" in. It's just because Twitter doesn't allow me to put in the full lot.
Steph Alter Nerd.
Yeah.
Got it. I
Cheers,
really
love.
like how you say Twitter.
Oh,
Twitter.
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 Twitter. Oh.
Twitter. Oh,
Yeah,
but it's X
apparently
now.
I have no clue of what T's are.
I love it.
Just
I
the
love it.
accent.
I don't like that it's called X. I don't like seeing the
Oh,
black logo. I don't like seeing,
oh.
um, like, on my tabs, I keep thinking it's a porn site, and I'm like, "What? Was I
Yeah!
looking at porn? Like, why?" I don't like the black, I don't like the X, I don't it's just it's completely different. Why would they get rid of the whole Twitter vibe? And, I think it's part of Elon's long-term plan is to turn Twitter into a partially like a financial, website as well, but he just wants to use all the people that are already a part of it. So I was like, "Oh, I don't really love how that sounds." Let me see if I can find a because I was in an interview with Zuby that Elon Musk was talking about this. His grand plans for Twitter.
Twitter.
Twitter,
Twitter!
Twitter. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
it
I'm
up.
always gonna call it Twitter. This X BS. I'm like, "No, I'm not calling it X." Elon Musk,
Been
sorry,
Yeah,
you
coming
can get mine,
on
mate.
for a
long
long
time,
time. Tell me
like
the
20
story.
years.
Yeah, tell me
Longer
the
than 20
story
years.
about X.com.
Well, I mean, way back in the day, the idea was for X or X.com to be an all-encompassing financial services company, um, or thought kind of in like a infinite information theory way to be the most efficient database for the information that is money. But the way that money currently works is, from a practical standpoint, it's um, still mostly run on mainframes. That's still a thing for banks. It's mostly written in COBOL. It's still mostly batch processing. So actually, the financial system is very slow. It's not secure. You've got all these heterogeneous, complex databases. So if you have a real-time homogeneous database that is just like fundamentally more efficient and doesn't have all the expenses of bank buildings all over the place and bank branches and ATMs, which are increasingly.
I feel like Elon Musk needs a translator. Like he needs
Mm.
somebody sitting next to him and like putting this into layman's terms. 'Cause I'm already just like, what?
Kind of redundant. It can operate way more efficiently, and so um, essentially, if done right, the X would be would serve people's financial needs to such a degree that over time it would become, I don't know, maybe half of the global financial system.
Wow.
Or some.
So he wants to get into like the digital currency business. Is that
Mm.
what he's saying?
But what? No, 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 no. The scary thing that he said there is he wants to be like half of the financial business.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
pretty
I
crazy.
I
That is
remember
scary.
I remember seeing a clip of him. This was a few years ago, talking about how he wanted to create an alternative to what they have in China with WhatsApp, and how like WhatsApp you can do a bunch of stuff on there, and so he wanted to create something similar, but he was talking about how he needed a platform that already had a massive user base. So I think that's why he
Mm.
acquired it. But I mean, praising the Chinese government for anything and then trying to model something after them, I'm not particularly fond of that. So I don't- with Elon, I'm kind of like, I'm not too sure how I feel about him. I feel like I don't know, not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to be all in. I've always been sort of like tentatively optimistic about him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it
But
was WeChat, not WhatsApp. I'm sorry, misspoke.
okay,
I
let's
drunk the Kool-Aid when he first took over Twitter. It then took the Eliza Blue situation that then woke me up to this whole notion of, oh no, he's just a BS artist at this point. Like that then made me completely like not trust him at all.
Right, and he has a really good understanding of social media, and he's done a very good job of making himself look positively in social media. Like, you point to the average person, be like, "Oh yeah, I love Elon. He's so cool. Like he fixed Twitter. It's better now." Like, I think overall, if you were going to ask someone who's not super informed, I think they would be mostly positive on Elon unless they were, like, very political. I think a lot of the lefties have never really liked him. Let's see what else he says.
Big number.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the number is, but pretty big. So it would be by far the biggest sort of financial institution. But like I said, not really in the way that people are used to thinking about banks.
Mhm.
Just the most efficient database for the thing that is money. I said like
What?
least amount of fraud. Everything's real time. And if it involves money in any way, it can be dealt with seamlessly on one location. And then in addition, you've got the sort of social media element, which is also information. It's people sharing information of various kinds, whether it's text, video, pictures, voice. And
It just sounds like he's like, "It's gonna be everything." It's the everything website.
so yeah, so both money and what we call social media are really information exchange. And I think
Yeah, but
there's potential
information
there to make
exchange
a
with
product
who?
that is really quite compelling.
Yeah. And how does this not tie into social credit score and
No. The
making it
information
easier to
exchange
debank
talk
people?
Sorry, Chrissy, there was a
Oh,
delay.
sorry.
Sorry. Go on.
I'm just saying, like, it is scary 'cause this just seems like a perfect storm to debank somebody if social media is literally in the same, in the same place as your money. Ugh.
Yeah.
The scary thing about all of this is that it's an information exchange between us and Elon. Elon gets all that information, not only about our socials, but of our monetary kind of practices as well and habits and what we're doing with our money. That is too much information for one company to have.
Yeah.
But it should all be segmented as it is right now. So you've got banks in the financial sector that deal with the money and everything else. You got social media that deals with the information of social media. Keep them separate. He wants to combine the two. That is scary.
Yeah. Elon, like, he won a lot of people over at first, like, "Oh, free speech, free speech. I'm championing free speech." It's like, "Because I need to collect that information for my ex."
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the rest of that.
Like combines all these things, simplifies people's lives, is more, cost efficient for the average person.
Mhm.
So, you don't have a minimum number of fees and whatnot. So, so I think there's just a lot of potential to create some, like the kind of the ultimate app or system, website, whatever.
I hear that. And so would the long-term goal be for Twitter to evolve into X over time so it would just be fully integrated?
Yeah, I mean, I said at the time of the acquisition, like I could do this independently and create it from scratch, or what I thought was acquiring Twitter would probably accelerate progress by 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years.
Ah! Imagine interviewing Elon Musk. I would be shitting my pants. I
Yeah.
think I would end up just asking him, like, about, like, what does he do for fun, and I would not try to, like, talk about anything that's out of my depth, which is most things, so I would just be like, "So, what do you like on your pizza, Elon?"
Yeah, I don't know. I sort of get this impression because like I've watched a bunch of videos of him and he has expressed concern about like, for example, AI technology and what it could potentially be used for. And he's expressed how we got to slow down using this. So at least I can respect that. And it almost I get this impression that maybe with everything going on in the world, he recognizes that this is going to happen anyway. And maybe this is something that he could have a hand in because otherwise someone else is going to have a hand in it. I don't know.
Right.
But I don't necessarily think that he is like a talking head per se. I think it's just accepting the where society's going, and someone's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, it says here Elon Musk has rebranded Twitter to X as part of his plan to create an everything app like China's WeChat. But I don't have a WeChat. He's been hinting about his plans for a WeChat app publicly and privately over the years. He's also redirected the domain x.com to twitter.com and and informed employees by email that Twitter would become X. That's already happened. Dun dun dun. I don't know. I love the nostalgia of Twitter. I love the blue bird. I just got used to it.
I hate it.
You hate it? You hate
I
Twitter?
hate it. I really do.
Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Love you, get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.